Tonight on Hip on the Spot News. The next major update for DCS World is quite a tricky one. ED shares their process and why the multiple delays. We get to know what happened, what broke, and what got fixed. And we get informed that the Strike Eagle's radar is on the menu. This and more on How I Play. This video is sponsored by Fox3 Managed Solutions. Use our HIP24 coupon code for 10% discount. Hello virtual pilots, I'm Andre Celesti, and tonight we are going to talk about the latest news in DCS World. And here we are, on the 8th of July, no major update deployed yet, at least in the time that we recorded this video. We stand by for further information by ED, making sure everyone knows the latest info until so far. So, what happened? In the same trend as most in-development games or programs, DCS is facing a large and decisive upgrade, a major patch that will bring a lot of changes to the platform. We covered the subject multiple times and ED shared with us all the info about what they are preparing. As no doubt, they are also excited on what is to come. Now, with multiple delays and things getting shifted away, like the Chinook for example, last week ED felt the need to respond in their newsletter with further information on what has happened with the update. We need to keep in mind that all patch dates are tentative and always accompanied by the statement "subject to be changed." But why is that? Well, let's take a look. And before we begin, I need to specify something for certain comments I have seen in the past videos. Here at How I Play, we have multiple shows, some offering our growing platform to creators within the DCS community, add-on spotlights, and the Spotless Screenshot. And our primetime show is already well known, the On the Spot News, where we check the recent newsletter, forum post, and basically track and read the official news, delivering all the information we know to you in a nice manner, stripping apart speculations, strong personal views that have nothing to do with DCS, and making it as clear as possible. I leave it to you to comment, talk about it, and share your views in a nice and constructive manner, civilized and polite. This is How I Play. Don't forget, we also hold our Hip Talk shows, a podcast dedicated to all things around the flight sim industry and DCS. We stand by our shows and the work we do here, and will continue to provide to our viewers the things that make us unique and important. And oh, by the way, we are a company now. Now, back to our subject. The 2.9.6 update suffered multiple delays and, as of last week, was under heavy testing and bug fixing. It remains important to ED that the update is releasing with as less as possible issues. We need to remember that this was supposed to be launched in June around the 26th, and the particular patch was announced even as far as March this year. The announcement was based on past experience and when they actually met their internal goals on the roadmap they have set for themselves. They went as far as even adding more functionality to the CH-47F and the Afghanistan map. But then, something happened. Back in the 21st of June, they announced the delay due to 19 critical issues, stopper bugs that were related to core DCS and modules like the Super Carrier, CH-47F, F16, F18, and even the F4E Phantom. Now, in normal circumstances, they get around 5 to 8 stoppers a week prior to a release. This time, they had 19. That's quite a number. But wait, things get more interesting. By the 26th of June, the list of stopper bugs grew, and it got to 25 related issues with the previous mentioned modules, but also it has spread to the Vigan, F5, Flaming Cliffs 2024, and even the new launcher. So you can only imagine the work they had to do when facing with something like this. For those of you who don't know, when developing and changing core functionality in a game, sim, or program, you will end up touching everything that is included within the software. This type of changes will almost 100% cause issues that need to be fixed in order to move on. We have a fairy tale poem here in Transylvania that is a good comparison to this situation about the master mason Manole. a Romanian mythological architect who wanted to build the most beautiful monastery in the country. But everything he built during the day crumbled during the night. The teachings in this story is that only with sacrifice, in our situation more hours of work and testing and a hefty delay, you will manage to complete the task. And so, with a lot of work, by the 2nd of July, the job has been accomplished by ED's team and most of the issues were resolved. At that moment, they decided that the CH-47F Chinook needs more time to cook and more detailed testing prior to release it, and so they decided to postpone the launch of the Chinook in this major update. That will still be delivered, but this time without the CH-47. Now on the 3rd of July, most things were resolved, and they prepare for the release of the update. But sadly, on the 4th, their QA team reported new stoppers, this time related to AI aircraft and a broken campaign. What would you do in such a situation? They had to delay again. This brings us to today. Now let's monitor this week, even today, as things could already be upon us by the time we launch this video. I keep you informed as fast as possible with posts and then of course in videos we produce. Keep in mind, we take around 1 to 2 days to prepare a video, but with recent advancements and a good schedule, I sometimes manage to create a video in 8 hours of work. Also, I want to remind everyone once again that How I Play is now a proper company with a tremendous growth in the last year, and we will expand and create more content as time goes by. This is all thanks to you and our partners. And speaking of partners, keep in mind that we just received in-house the Pimax Crystal Light, and our review is almost ready. With ample testing in the last few days, we will do our best to answer all of your questions about it and deliver the video very soon. But until then, we wait for the next major update, be that a date, an hour, or just another info tab. Patience is key. In the meantime, we fly and enjoy DCS and other games, as there is no pressure on anyone for when the next update will drop. It shouldn't be. But wait, there is more. As ED says, they have prepared a long list of goodies for us. Even a fix to the F15E Strike Eagle's radar. They couldn't leave it as it was. So good news for the Strike Eagle owners. Let's hope more good news will follow after. It seems that all we need to do is wait for another update, a date, a time, and I actually am very happy to hear that everyone works together to fix the situation. The team at ED, their third-party developers, and Hitler's name was mentioned in particular for their rapid feedback and updates on their aircraft. These are all passionate members, working non-stop to give us the joy of flying in the DCS world. And so I say, let's look forward for what the future holds. Thank you all for watching, many thanks to our patrons that support our channel, and remember to check our sponsors, VR Rock for your VR blue light protection and prescription lenses, Fox3 Managed Solutions for the best DCS servers out there, delanclip for your wireless head tracking experience, Moza Racing with their amazing technology, and Pimax for the most quality VR headsets that the market can offer. And subscribe to keep in touch with all the latest news on your favorite simulators and games. I am Andre Celesti, reminding you to fly safe, and I'll see you next time.